Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a review and demo of the Makeup Revolution Ultra Contour Palettes, and there's a lot of new Makeup Revolution products, or just Makeup Revolution has come to Ulta. You can find it online, and in some stores I know they're starting to set up displays. Makeup Revolution is a UK brand, so they've actually Ulta's been introducing a lot of non-US brands, so I was actually super excited about this because you get about 8 different shades, and this palette is for about $15. This palette is actually pretty nice. The packaging is really nice. It's really sleek. It doesn't feel like super cheapy. It's got a really nice big mirror. That'd be interesting, had a camera. And then you get your, just like any contour highlight palette, you get your kind of like under eye matte setting powders. This is more of like a shimmery shade. This is kind of like a cheekbone highlight, and then you get your 3 kind of contour shades. You get 1 that's a little bit warmer and 2 a little bit cooler tones. And then this is actually kind of interesting. It's kind of like reminds me of like those ambient lighting kind of like setting powders. You can kind of like dust over the face, maybe over the contour. I really like the price for a lot of Makeup Revolution products. I feel like it's really easy to just kind of pick something up and try it out. This, like I said, is only about $15, and they have blush palettes, they have bronzer palettes, they have cream contour, they have like cream foundations, all like very affordable palettes are around maybe this price, $15. Other products maybe like $6, $7 for like a blushes, individual highlights, lipsticks, really affordable. So I've been kind of picking up things here and there. This I would say would probably work well for a light to kind of medium skin tone. I personally like to use this shade right here more to bronze, and then this middle shade kind of to contour. It's a lot cooler. And honestly, one thing I will say, I am glad that I did it more of an in-depth review. In general, I personally prefer to do reviews, full-on reviews, meaning I've tested out the product, I've played with it. Whenever I buy a product, I'm not gonna just, film a video about it right away. Like first impressions, I personally am not into doing first impressions because my opinion of a product will change, and honestly, had I done a first impressions of this product, I probably wouldn't have liked it. I would have not given it a very good review. I know some people, I can see first impressions being appealing to do, especially when there's so many products to get to and you want to kind of be like the first one to review it, but I'd rather just be a little bit more in depth about it, really give you my full-on opinion, letting you know if it worked or if it didn't work, what did I use to kind of make it work. And honestly, one thing that really changed my mind about this product, I was not a fan of it, but I'm glad I kind of kept on going. And one thing I was like, you know what's going to work and what's really going to make a difference, and this can be maybe a TMI for some people, or just, can be like one of those subjects like, we don't want to talk about it. But you know what, let's be honest, some of us women have a little bit more peach fuzz around the face, a little bit of like that facial hair. I have a very hairy father, and unfortunately I inherited that. I didn't get to inherit my mother's kind of like smooth skin, no hair on the arms, and all that. Like sometimes a lot of women get the little arm hair. Luckily my arm hair is not that long. But on the face, I do have my little bird. You do get the little mustache, and there's different things you can kind of do to kind of get rid of those. But I noticed when I was using this product, I didn't like the way that it was blending on my face, and honestly I was like, you know what I need to do, and I've been a little bit better about before, kind of post-college working, being way too busy, is kind of like the grooming around your face. I know some women might prefer to wax. Some women are like, you know what, just don't touch it because it's going to grow back thicker. But you know what, I've been very hairy all my life, so I do a couple different things. I definitely use maybe like that razor that you might use for like your eyebrows, not an actual like shaving razor. I don't know about that with like shaving cream or anything, but like that kind of like little shaving razor. I've used like the Nair face removal cream. I've even used that kind of more like electronic one that they have for different uses. You can use it for your face or like your bikini area. I've used that for years, and that's what's been kind of worked for my face, and no, it has not grown back thicker. You just gotta keep up with it, and we don't have no time. Kind of don't keep up with it, but I do notice a difference when I do use that. The makeup application does come off a little bit smoother. I know I'm gonna get a lot of controversialness, like don't do it, no you shouldn't. You know what, it works for me. And if you're someone who doesn't have facial hair, don't even comment because you don't even know the struggle. But once I kind of, cleaned off the hair, and then, well, first of all, Don't take off the hair and then put makeup on right away because your pores are open and then you're gonna break out. Maybe do it like the night before. Try not to wear makeup maybe the whole day, and then as soon as I apply this product, I loved it. I liked it so much more. The bronzer and the contour definitely went on so much more smoothly. I know a brush that I have been loving in general, a new brush, but I really love for the bronzer. This is the Morphe E4 brush. This is part of their Elite collection. So bunny soft. This is such a smooth brush. And just to kind of apply this on my cheekbones was so beautiful. And then when I went in with my contour, I was like, oh my god, what a difference. So had I not kind of done that kind of facial hair grooming removal, I probably would not have liked this palette, because I just don't, in general I have dry skin, and if I have like kind of facial hair on my skin, powders just sit really weird on my face. So I was like, I really hydrated really well, I added extra moisturizer, but not until I kind of removed it, that's when I was like, oof, I do really like this palette. I think this is definitely for $15. This is a good buy. I'll show you guys in the review and demo. I feel like for the under eye kind of setting powders, I like the more like pinkier, lighter shade for my skin tone, a little bit cooler, but I like to mix in a little bit of that yellow, because that yellow by itself for me, it'll be a little bit too yellow. I feel like they're not super duper pigmented, but as a powder they are very lightweight. They do set the eyes really, really nicely. It's not like too much, but it does kind of keep your concealer from creasing underneath. And then I will go in with that more warm bronzy shade around the perimeters of my face. And I'm telling you, I really like that Morphe brush to kind of go around the perimeters of my face just to bronze. You can do this just to kind of bronze, or if you're someone who prefers a warmer contour, you can use that. But then I like to kind of dip into that like cooler shade with a more precise brush just to kind of add the product, and you'll see like if you want that real chisel face. But no worries, we're still gonna always go back in and blend that out because I want definition, not kind of like a harsh line. And then I think this blends out really well. I like the pigmentation from the bronzers and the contour shade. The highlight, the more shimmery highlight that I use on my cheekbones, actually that's a really nice subtle highlight. It might not be, if you get a little bit tanner, it might not be your color choice. For me, I think it worked out for my skin tone. One thing I will say, this white highlight, I was not a fan of. I think this is a little bit too stark white. If you want to try it, have a very, very, very light hand with it. I think I'll maybe even insert a clip when I was filming my kind of just a get ready with me tutorial, and I added it on my cheekbones. I was like, ooh, holy crap, that's too much, too much. I tried to dab it with my beauty blender just to kind of take it off a little bit, and I went in with another highlight. I haven't played around with this kind of shade too much, but it's actually pretty like intriguing. Kind of like something to layer over your bronzer, layer over your brush, layer over if you're a little bit more tanner as kind of like more of a highlight. It looks like a kind of like that baked effect. So definitely I have been enjoying this palette more and more each day now that I have been using it. Definitely worth the money, definitely worth checking out. And I feel like at first, because I wasn't liking it, I'm like, I don't know if I want to try out more Makeup Revolution products. But once I started to like it, I'm like, you know what, let me try out some more of their palettes, some more of their products. I've picked up some more. If you guys want to see some more reviews on more Makeup Revolutionary products, let me know down below. And I'll pick some up at Ulta. Especially because they're so inexpensive. I love being able to pick up multiple products and maybe do kind of like little mini reviews in one video. So if you like that, let me know. Check in the description box down below for some more reviews and demos of very affordable products, more high-end products, whatever kind of you might have your eye on. I might have just done a review on it. Make sure to subscribe to keep up with some more videos, and I'll see you guys next time.